Okay. Oh, everything's coming together. Oh, Flello! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. It's just something that happens with fibro. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. I just took 2 gummies, because oh my god, working on this while high is the best. That's how I started adding an obscene amount of detail to this. Seriously, it feels like I can't get a full lungful of air. We've had to call the EMT twice over the past couple of years. They've taken my vitals like multiple times. Like the first time the EMT came, they took my vitals 3 times. There's nothing wrong. It's literally just a psychological problem. My blood saturation level, my respiratory system, it's all fine. Hello there. Hi, have you been? Hope better. I wanted to start this stream about 30 minutes ago, and then I had a seizure. I had got everything set up for like an hour, and then had a seizure, and it's like, well, guess I gotta go lie down. So here I am. Okay. So we've got some lo-fi in the background. Hopefully it's copyright free. I don't know. It's playing on YouTube. So this is a commission for Cycoriot, who has done some of the music work for Has Been Hotel. Okay, is this the right layer? Yes, it is. Oh, please don't be slow on me. Please don't be slow on me. That would ruin the entire purpose of doing this. Okay, I'm gonna make that just a little bit less noticeable. Same with this one, which I think is the same layer. No, not the same layer? Not the same layer, okay. There we go, there's still a little bit of that texture. So, yeah, Cycoriot. I guess I'll just turn, okay, I can't turn up my voice any louder than it already is, so I just turned down the music a little bit, so that you could turn up your volume, I guess. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I can do. Oh, hello, Bard Pixel. Let's see here. Cycoriot refs. So this is the character. This is the character from Cycoriot, which, by the way, if they see this, I thought it was Cycoriot. I don't. SG effing gamer, hello. I'm sorry, my volume is up as high as it can go. Can you at least hear me over the? Can you at least hear me over the music? I'll take a drink, thank you. So, the iris is supposed to be like a heart, and it's yellow, and it drips. I don't know how that works, but this is not a character that abides by the laws of nature or physics. So, I decided that, God, this fucking breathing issue. I decided that the pupil would actually be emanating light, which is a little hard to figure out how to do. So these eyelashes, there's way too many layers on these eyelashes. There's the base, and then all my layers just add light. Oh, and that add that a little bit of that, a little bit of light peeking through there. I have way too many layers. Hello, you just woke up. So did I. Me hear you, but just have to listen more close. Oh, okay. And then the mouth. The mouth is also, well, actually, I'm not sure, because the only refs that I've been given, and I was given a few more refs, but, it's also a big, yellow, gloopy tongue, so I thought that that would also be interesting to have, the light coming from inside of the mouth. And she asked me to, yellow the teeth a little bit, but what I'm really excited to focus on is the hair. I have gone into so much detail on the hair. Look at this. This is what happens when I get high and start working on this commission. Which is why I took some gummies, and I'm gonna wait for them to kick in. Oh god, it's lagging. Please, please don't lag. I beg of thee. Okay, so part of the Ethereal Dream Core pop surrealism style that I have coined the name of is obscuring the subject with the background. So I'm making the background the same color as the hair, so that it can kind of blend into it a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, it's lagging hard, and that's not good. Okay. So this is what all the hair looks like before I put on all of the fancy stuff. So, and then I just have a lot of different layers of overlaying the stuff. So, let's see here. I'll do this. I need to add a new bloop. That's what I'm just calling these bloops. Save as a new copy. Yes, I shall, Glem. Save as. Cycoriot 11. This is the 11th iteration of the project. Saving. Still saving. What did it look like at iteration 3? Yeah, I was still figuring shit out at this point. I was still trying to figure out exactly what I was gonna do. So, here we go. Okay, must draw a new bloop. Hey, Butterball! Okay, I'm gonna go at 10 pixels, up the smoothing to around like 90, and SpaghettiOs! Oh goddamn, I forgot that was a tick. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Oh no. That's not gonna work because all of this is, okay. So I guess I'll draw the bloop here so that it can actually exist. Well, actually, I might have needed it to be that color since that was an underpainting. Let's just try that. art is a lot of trial and error. Have to walk the doggy in like 20 minutes. That's okay. I'll probably still be here in like 20 minutes. Come on. Press the button. There we go. I guess my keyboard shortcuts are just not functioning correctly right now. If I press the tilde button, then it turns whatever brush I'm using into an eraser. So I can get the same texture with the eraser tool. But the button has to actually understand that I'm pressing it. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. And sometimes I'll accidentally press tab, the button right below it, and oh boy, does that make things freak out, because tab changes the window size. You know, I could probably just go into my keyboard shortcuts and delete that, because like if I do it, that's what happens. That is okay, stop Christ. That's what happens if I accidentally hit tab. So you know what? You know heckin' what? Keyboard shortcuts. Shortcuts for tools, application menus, that should be it. File? I'm just gonna look for where tab is. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I can just delete it. By the way, for any Adobe slaves like me, I don't approve of Adobe, but I've been using Adobe for 20 years. I started learning how to use it at 9 because my mom used it for graphic design at the University of Michigan. So I started using it at 9 years old. I really started using like actual like digital art at 14, but I started using Photoshop at 9. And I'm 29. I'm turning 30 September 1st, so less than a month away. I've been using Adobe products for 20 years. It is built into me. It would not be fiscally responsible for me, for the sake of my moral standing, to get rid of this. I use so many Adobe products for my work, to then suddenly try to learn something new. It's just not worth it for my time and energy at this point. Doesn't mean I support Adobe or what they're doing with the fucking AI shit, as probably all of you know. I am extremely against generative AI. Now, I'm not against artificial intelligence as a thing. I mean, some of the tools in this program use AI, like the quick mask tool, the magnetic lasso tool. Those use AI to try to, figure out what it's doing. But that is a tool. A tool helps you to create something. A tool is not supposed to make the art for you. The tool is supposed to help you create it yourself. So that's why I specifically say that I hate, that I hate Gen AI, generative AI. The AI that generates images and I think also text. Because did you guys hear about the fucking situation where lawyers got fired because they used ChatGPT to write their opening statements or whatever it was, some legal document, and the AI, because it doesn't know it doesn't know actual law, created a law that didn't actually exist for them to use for their arguments. I think it's just got to be an absolute nightmare for the teachers now that have to, it's no longer just about, oh, did they plagiarize something? It's, did they even write this? Okay, I can't seem to be able to find where tab is, and I don't want to continue to bore you guys. Me also at graphic design, we use Adobe. Yeah, that's the, I hate, I'm like pirate Adobe. It is always morally correct, as the meme says. It's like their business practices, it's like, are you trying to get rid of your own client base by using Gen AI? Are you not, in part, like, working to ruin the careers of the people that use your products? Yeah, I do the subscription payment. The reason that I don't pirate it is, number one, I'm too scared for legal reasons. And also so that I have access to like the help desk stuff, because I have this feeling that if I were to try like to use the help desk, they'd like be able to like find out that it was pirated, and I'm too scared for that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm scared. I'm scared of the legal repercussions. But it's also a tax write-off, so it's very expensive. I pay over $60 because they raised the fucking prices. The fucking pricks. It used to be under $60. Now it's over $60 every month to use the entire Adobe suite, which includes Media Encoder, After Effects, Premiere, which I use all the time. It has Audition, but I really don't use that. But you know, all the major things that I do use. So I pay for that, but it is a tax write-off since I am self-employed. Let me up the smoothing on this one. Smooth. Oh yeah, feel that smooth line. It's just as smooth as the music we're listening to. Man, there have been a good amount of Gen AI dick writers in my replies. All I fucking did was I saw the art meme trend. It was like the Twitter trend thing. I don't know what you call it, where it's like oh, I'm pink now. Like the goo hair. Anyway. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, where you're like an artist thing will be like if you see this, post a landscape. That's one that I did. Well, that I participated in. I didn't make it. But I saw people that I had followed doing the, landscape work without AI. This work without AI. And I was like, okay, sweet. I mean, the reason that I got big was because of my stance against AI. So this seems perfect. And then immediately people were like, she's just doing it for clout. And I'm like, get off my dick! What the fuck? Maybe I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Maybe I'm doing this because I have people to make commissions for and they specifically wanted it in this style. So why the fuck would I not do that? Like, people are like, oh my god, she did commissions. Oh my god, she just got into this thing for commissions. No, bitch, I started commissions because dozens of people reached out to me after that bullshit on Twitter went fucking viral in the art world. People are reaching out to me. So why, in God's ripe, grainy pastures, in the word of our Lord Caddicarus, would I not satisfy the demand as a self-employed artist? Because they don't want us to be employed. People who like AI art, they don't want us to have a living. that's just the situation we're in. Perfect, now you're matching. Yeah. I will take a drink, thank you. Okay. reassess what I'm doing on this piece right now. Sorry, oh shit. For any new people that may be joining from my art Twitter that don't know anything about me as like an online personality or person or whatever, whenever I start to get a seizure, my entire body goes cold. Oh god, let me just get on my little jacket. I have Tourette syndrome and a seizure disorder, and my seizure disorder compounds upon my Tourette's, and I can have really awful, loud, squeaking, yelling tics during seizure activity. My regular tics are just cute ones. Well, some of them. Okay. I'm gonna keep the warning up. I'm trying to I'm trying to work through it. But I might sink back into it. I'm really dissociating out, but maybe that's okay. I can focus on the art. Hold on, I think I need to recalibrate my VTuber model. Left, right, up, down. Okay. The thing is, Clem, that I want to do this. I'll be real. I cried when I had my seizure earlier because I was ready to stream. I had everything set up. Sorry, those are the stupid tics that I get. I was ready to stream. I wanted to stream. But then the seizure happened. They happen every single day. And I don't want them to stop me from doing the stuff that I love. I just wanna do something, then I can't. So I'm just gonna power through this because I want to work on this for your knowledge. The seizures affect my Broca's area. It is the part of the brain that handles speech, not the part that handles language or our comprehension of communication, but our literal ability to take that understanding of language and communication and physically say it. It like severs a connection in the brain. My brain needs to like reboot. Sucks. Bye, Glam. Thank you, Spook. I'm just gonna have to be pretty chill. Just chilled out. Hey, go check out Cycoriot. This is their character. This one's gonna be a very big gloop, just like one of these. This gloop was actually so big that I had to shrink it. It was actually supposed to be much bigger, but I felt I was like, it's too weird to have just like a big one, like that big. So I actually used the action feature to replay the action of doing a lasso and then a free transform on every single layer of this piece, because again, this is all different layers smushed together. You got I started with the forms. I do the forms, and then I do the texture. That's how it's done, boy. This one has been bothering me because it's like at like a weird, it's at a weird shape. So I'm gonna need to fix it. You know, how about I fix it right now? Just fuck it, fix it literally right now. Okay, but I gotta see where is it? Just the form? I think she, her, but you can just go to their Twitter. Let me link it in the chat. Hold on. There you go. Sorry. No pronouns that I can see. I am going to assume feminine. Hey, ordinary days. This is why you don't change the base layer. Cycoriot does identify as non-binary? Okay. I was unaware. I have used they several times today because I was unaware, so I'll just go back to that. Sorry, I'm looking around for my lighter. Where the fuck did my lighter? There it is. Under some mail. My desk is a mess. It's organized chaos. I shall take a hit. And you know what? While we're at it, let me play the PSA. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. While I take a hit. Disclaimer! Recreational use of marijuana is lit by state deemed for wasn't diarrhea. The medical license and use of medicinally almost every day for pain and anxiety as needed. It is literally Cycoriot that I had actually been like, yeah, this is what happens when I get high and work, slash HJ, and then I got like really nervous that like they were gonna be uncomfortable that I was using weed while working on their commission, and they literally were like, oh no, baby, I am such a stoner. I created that PSA because there are some people out there that think I'm the fucking devil for smoking the devil's lettuce. they are obsessed with the fact that I smoke weed and say that makes me a bad person. So, I talk a lot about weed, and I got the PSA. I'm gonna take another hit. See, those are my regular Tourette's tics. The seizure tics sound like I'm grunting in pain and screaming for my life. It's bad. But these tics, these are the fun ones. Sometimes individuals use pronouns that don't necessarily align with the gender identities. For that reason, I go to the effort to look at their pronouns. That is true. Some people will go with something specific for convenience. And also, I mean, like drag queens, they'll say she, even if the performer identifies as a cis man. So there are different reasons, different times pronouns change, different reasons that people have for what they call themselves. I typically default to they, but here is something to think about. One of my friends actually really doesn't like being called they. She makes a joke out of it. She's like, oh, I got they'd again. She's gender non-conforming, I think that is safe to say. But she actually would prefer that people would assume that she is female. Her gender identity is incredibly complicated. She was born as a woman. Then I met her back in like fucking middle school. We've been friends for years. Then she was a trans boy who waited till age 18 to transition. Then transitioned, partly physically, and also hormonally, into a man. And now that it's been about 11 years of that, she has gone through a different identity struggle and is detransitioning. And she would really prefer that people call her she. Now, there are some people out there who'll be like, oh, you're friends with the detransitioner? And I'll be like, bitch, how is it any different in principle than someone transitioning from their birth sex to another one? It's just another type of transition. And I asked my friend, I said, do you feel trans or do you feel cis? Like, now that you're going back to the gender assignment that you had at birth. And she says she doesn't feel like either. So that's a very complicated gender identity to have. But she doesn't like they, them, even though her gender is very, very complicated. So nah, man, respect your detransitioning babies, okay? They're going through a hard time. Especially because, first of all, being trans, there is going to be a community of people, huge community of people that hate you and want to take your rights away. And then you find, like, joy and community in like the LGBT spaces. But then, if you detransition, then the LGBT spaces also shun you. It's just another gender journey. I thought the point was that we don't judge people on their gender or if they change their mind about their gender. She had 11 years living as a man. It's her right if she wants to change that. Sorry, I have been on a rant for, how long? This stuff is just very important to me. Okay, so, what was I doing? I was fixing this piece of shit. She doesn't really use the internet, and she doesn't really have an internet presence, so I'm not really worried about talking about her. Also, the name that I call her by is literally just a nickname that we've had since middle school. She is not called, I call her Scotty. She is not the person. That is not her actual name. That is not her dead name. That is just something between me and her since we were children. You know, it's really interesting having a friend that you have been friends with for so long. It's really interesting, and it's lovely. I'm so happy. I am so happy to be friends with her. I am so happy to have been there through all the ups and downs, and she's been there for me. We've just known each other for that long. It's fucking crazy. Hey, Glam. Yeah, sometimes people's communities turn on them. Excuse me. Ordinary days, I feel that. And the crazy shit that's been said about me has been put in videos. It's crazy, man. My life is insane. I got me some stalkers that have done things I've needed to call the police multiple times over. I try not to get into specifics, and I also try to never talk about it publicly, except, like, sometimes when I'm on streams. Like, I don't tweet about it. Like, I used to tweet about the drama that I'd be in because I felt this need to defend myself, but now, enough people know that that shit against me is bullshit that there is no reason to even entertain the people that are fucking with my life. It's like, oh, okay, you hacked into my old Imager account using a data leaked password from some data miners that was probably ended up being public information somehow, and then you posted pictures of my family as Yu-Gi-Oh cards, including a picture of my dead dad when he was in the hospital, and photoshopping our faces. Like, damn, bro. But, I just bolstered the security on my accounts. I went to every single website. I have, like, a little password document thing, like, as, like, a file. And, I went through every single thing that had that password, and I changed it, and I deleted accounts. A lot of old stuff, like, the websites didn't even exist anymore. I took those pictures down after saving them for receipts or possible police evidence if things ever get violent. And yeah, this happened a while ago, and I haven't talked about it to anyone except for those close to me till right now. I'm very high, so, you know, my filter is kind of out, but I did not say anything publicly about it where they'd be able to see it easily. Would make like a big thing of it. It's just something awful that they did, and they wanted a reaction out of me. And I mean, if they see this video, which I honestly don't think they will, because I don't stream often enough anymore for them to really use my streams as a way to bother me. The way they got those pictures, by the way, was like family, friends on Facebook, because I locked my Facebook, but they're able to find it through other people. The thing is, though, that I know that so there are a lot of people that hate me, but the people who are specifically a group of stalkers, they're children. They're teenagers. They're twerpy little stupid fucking children. Which, makes me feel better, because I'm like, okay, they're just fucking children. Alright. They can't really do anything. But they have had a hate obsession with me for at least 3 years during their formative years as teenagers, going through the trouble and money to try to contact me and antagonize me. What's gonna happen in a couple years when they turn 18, when they become adults? Are things going to get violent? Well, only one way to find out, and just to let things happen. But if anything does go crazy, I have told the police about a lot of things, and they have seen a lot of threats to my life. This is really cathartic. Because again, like, I want to talk about it. I want to, like, defend myself, and, you know, it's painful to keep this stuff in for so long. I'll save as a new copy. Hi, baby! Ah! Epic Thread, my baby! Hello, my darling. I was just telling the audience about the crazy shit that happened with my Imager account. I'm fine with saying that publicly because they know that they got into my Imager account. Okay, they know about that. Oh boy, sorry. Stream is going good. I had a seizure, but I powered through. Save as a new copy. Wow. I personally decided not to hate anyone anymore. Oh, I still hate people. But I'm not gonna let my personal feelings, like, you know, I'm not gonna go on a hate campaign and try to ruin someone's life. You know, I think your actions matter more than your feelings, because, well, yeah, okay, you think you're in traffic, you might want to actually mow down the person in front of you who's driving like an asshole, but you wouldn't actually do it unless you're a fucking psychopath. And then they would probably do it. So, it's, you can feel a certain way, but what you actually do and how you actually act on what you feel. Like, a lot of people have intrusive thoughts, too. I have intrusive thoughts, and they're fucking horrible. It's like the worst things ever, and then, like, it's like you just, like, oh god, now I have that in my brain. But it's not something that you would ever do. So your actions matter the most, in my opinion. They legit just drew horribly. a screenshot of a day I was... That's fucking stupid! Oh, they went out of their way and spent time trying to do... Oh my god, the energy that they spend. I don't want to live rent-free in these people's houses, and you shouldn't live rent-free in their in their minds either. Their houses. I am very high, if you couldn't tell. Okay. Yeah. Time for big bloop. Let's up the flow on this. Let's make this perfect. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting. Adamus! Hey, what up? I am drawing Cycoriot. This is a commission for them. Let's go speedrun a game. Good luck. Godspeed! Literally speed ordinary days. Gotta go help my mom some chores around the house. Sorry, I've been so engrossed in drawing. Oh! I want to take a drink. Thank you, madam. I am obsessed with the hair. I go into a trance, and then there it is. The amount of detail. But if you've been watching, you know that actually there's a very simple trick to getting the bloops to look good. That's what I call these individually. They're the bloops. I actually use like almost always Kyle's drawing box brushes, Kyle's dry media smudges. That's basically all I use, and my own airbrush that I made. Some people were asking about the airbrush that I use. Actually, you know what? Let me take a moment because I can. The airbrush that I use. You know what? Let's go practice it over here. And also, yeah, let's work on this one. So, my airbrush. I literally just made a gradient. I think I fucked around with it a little bit, but let's see the size on this thing. Yeah, it's not impressive. It's not impressive at all. Okay, it's not good. It's not a good brush. But what I do is I use opacity and flow and all of these little thingies up here. So, and also blending brushes. So right here, what I would probably do, well, first I kind of lasso out the parts that I don't want to be affected by all of the brush strokes and shit.